My wife cooks with a black pot, but she never eats from it. Some marriages begin with love. Others begin with secrets. I thought I had married the woman of my dreams, gentle, caring, devoted. But hidden in our kitchen was something dark. A pot she cooked with every day. A pot she never ate from. I didn't know that one careless decision, one innocent meal, would awaken a chain of events that would nearly destroy my life, my marriage, and my sanity. This is not just a story about food. It's a story about love, silence, and the danger of secrets left unspoken. We were barely 1 month into our marriage. I walked with pride, chest lifted, smiling for no reason at all. I was finally a husband. Every morning, without fail, breakfast waited for me. Hot, fragrant, made with love, or so I believed. Her food had a strange effect on me. After eating, sleep would take over my body like a heavy blanket. Work could wait. The world could pause. There was one thing I didn't question: the black pot. Every meal she cooked for me came from it, always that same pot. I didn't care at first. Why would I? The food tasted amazing. But curiosity has a quiet voice, and one day it finally spoke. That afternoon, I walked into the kitchen. She was stirring the pot slowly. Smiling, I asked casually, "I've never seen a pot like this. Is that why your food is always sweet?" She laughed, too quickly. "You ask too many questions," she said. "My grandmother gave it to me as a wedding gift." Before I could say anything else, she changed the subject. And just like that, the moment was gone. The next evening, I came home early. I wanted to surprise her. Jollof rice, her favorite. Then I remembered the black pot. Why not use it? I searched until I found it, hidden carefully away. I cooked proudly, plated beautifully, and waited. She walked in. The aroma filled the room. Her eyes sparkled. "I can't wait to eat," she said, sitting down eagerly. Then I smiled and said it. "I used your special black pot." Her smile vanished. The spoon slipped from her hand and hit the floor. "Is there a problem?" I asked. She didn't answer. She stood up slowly, turned, and walked outside without a word. I stood there confused. I didn't know it then, but I had crossed a line that should never have been crossed. That night, sleep refused to come. My mind replayed her reaction again and again. The fallen spoon, the silence, the way she walked away from me. There was something about that black pot, something my wife had hidden, and this time I needed answers. I followed her outside. She stood quietly, staring at the fading evening sky. "I don't understand what's going on," I said carefully. "Why didn't you eat the jollof rice?" Silence. Then she whispered, "I'm not hungry." Her voice was soft, but her words cut deep. "You walked in excited," I said firmly. "You were ready to eat until you heard about the pot." She sighed. "All right," she said, forcing a smile. "I'll eat later." She hugged me, and for a moment, I chose peace over truth. Later that night, I fell asleep on the couch. When I woke, the dining table was empty. I smiled. Finally, she ate. But as I stepped into the kitchen, my heart froze. The food was in the trash, every grain, untouched. Rage rose in my chest like fire. "What's the meaning of this?" I shouted. "From today, no more black pot in this house." "It's a gift from my grandmother," she pleaded. "I don't care." I grabbed the pot and stormed outside. I smashed the pot. It shattered into pieces. I waited for her to cry, to scream, to fight back. But instead, she smiled. And that smile chilled my bones. That night, I pretended to sleep. Then, I heard it. Soft whispers from the kitchen. She was on the phone. I couldn't hear who she was talking to, but I knew one thing.
Whatever I broke that night had already been replaced. By morning, she smiled like nothing happened. Then she said calmly, "My grandmother is coming to town." That evening, the knock came. She ran to the door, excited. I greeted the old woman politely. She didn't respond. She only stared at me, as if I had crossed an invisible line. And in that moment, fear settled into my soul. I didn't know my wife had told her grandmother everything about the pot, about how I destroyed it. Now she was here, and everywhere I went, her eyes followed me. Not curiosity, not concern, judgment. That night, I watched the news. My wife sat close to her grandmother. They whispered, laughed softly. Their voices were low but intense, like people guarding a secret too dangerous to share. Sleep pulled me under gently that night. I told myself it was nothing, just an old woman visiting. I didn't know that peace would soon disappear. Morning came, and something felt wrong. For the first time since our marriage, my wife was still in bed. "I'm not going to work," she whispered. "I'll stay with Grandma." No breakfast, no routine, just bread and silence. As I stepped out of the bedroom, I heard it. Grandma's laughter, cold, low. My skin prickled. My foot pressed on something at the doorway. I didn't look down. I should have. I sat at the dining table with tea, and suddenly my mind went blank. I picked up my phone, dialed my office. "I'm resigning." No thought, no reason, just force. Days turned into weeks. I wasn't myself anymore. I cleaned, cooked, ran errands. Grandma sat in the parlor, ruling with her eyes, and I obeyed like a stranger in my own life. One evening, my wife finally spoke. "Grandma," she said softly, "this was supposed to make him love me more, not destroy him." Her voice shook. "He cries now. He's distant. I'm not enjoying my marriage." Grandma looked at her and smiled. "My child," she said calmly, "I'm not here to save your marriage." She leaned back. "I'm here for revenge." And in that moment, the truth opened its eyes. My wife leaned closer to her grandmother. Her voice trembled. "Grandma," she whispered, "why did you really give me that black pot? Why did you warn me never to eat from it?" The room fell silent. Then her grandmother's eyes darkened. "Our family is poor because of your husband's father," she said coldly. The words hit my wife like a slap. "How?" she asked, barely able to speak. "There was land, fertile, rich with oil. They farmed it every day. Then the authorities came. Money was paid, but your husband's father claimed it. Influence won. Begging failed. And just like that, they lost everything." Tears filled my wife's eyes. "But Grandma," she cried, "my husband knew nothing about this. Why punish him for his father's sins?" Her grandmother didn't blink. "Since I cannot reach the father," Grandma said slowly, "the son will pay. He will be poor. He will be miserable, worse than we ever were." And then she said it. "That is why I gave you the black pot." My wife broke down. "Grandma, I love him," she sobbed. "He's my husband. Please stop this." "Don't talk about love," Grandma snapped. "I cannot love the man I hate." "We are leaving tonight," Grandma said firmly. "Leave him and live in peace, or stay and suffer." My wife walked slowly to the window. Her body shook with sobs. Love on one side, fear on the other. In the bedroom, my phone kept ringing. My father. I ignored it until the message came. "Son, I heard you resigned. Call me back." Something in me snapped. I called him and screamed, "Leave me alone." On the other end, my father's voice broke. "This is not my son." And before he could finish, I hung up. Grandma packed quietly. waiting for my wife to choose. I sat on the couch, empty, lost. Then, bang, a loud knock on the door. Grandma's eyes narrowed. "Are you expecting anyone?" My wife shook her head and opened the door. The door opened slowly, and standing there was my father. Not anger, not pride, just a broken man searching for his son. The chains were still on my mind. Instead of welcoming him, I shouted, "Leave my house." The words tasted bitter, but I couldn't stop myself. My father looked past me, and his eyes met hers. "So it's you," he said quietly. "You came to destroy my son's life?" My wife couldn't hold it anymore. She broke down. The pot. The instructions. The secret. Cook for him, never eat from it yourself. She told everything. "That land never belonged to you," my father said, voice shaking. "We only allowed you to farm it. We helped you when you begged. And this is how you repay kindness?" My father began to pray. The air changed. Suddenly, Grandma reached into her bag. My wife grabbed her wrist. A white egg fell and shattered on the floor. My mind cleared. The fog lifted. "What's happening?" I asked. Grandma collapsed, shaking. "The heat," she cried. "Forgive me." "We forgive you," my father said, "but you cannot stay. Let God be the judge." Grandma stumbled out, defeated. My wife ran to me. We held each other and cried. My father placed his hands on us. "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." And for the first time in weeks, peace returned. I returned to work. Life resumed. Love grew deeper. My father checked on us often, and the grandmother, we never heard from her again. Moral lessons. Unhealed wounds can turn love into weapons. Revenge often targets the innocent first. Hatred handed down becomes heavier with each generation. Revenge destroys the innocent before it satisfies the angry. Secrets hidden in love can poison a home. Truth, forgiveness, and prayer break chains that force cannot. Was the grandmother justified in seeking revenge? What would you do if forced to choose between love and family? Should sins of parents follow their children? Should the grandmother have forgiven instead of seeking revenge? Do you believe the wife was a victim or an accomplice? What lessons stood out to you most? If this story touched you, like the video, share it with someone who loves deep stories, and subscribe to Gentle Sparking for more cinematic storytelling. Your voice matters. Leave a comment below.